Trillions will be flowing on the XRP ledger. And no, this is not nonsense. This is realistic. Let's talk about it. Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. For all of those watchers out there, guys, if you're not following me on all socials, you need to be now. Go down in the description below and follow me on all socials. And also join the free Discord if you haven't already to absolutely crush this market and make a ton of money. Now, with that in mind, let's dive on in. So we have here that there was 2.8 trillion of stablecoin transactions volume in Q2, which is an all-time high. The market is telling us it wants a digital dollar run on modern rails. Now, if we really kind of look at this, stablecoins have been one of the biggest things that I have focused on, specifically going all the way back to 2022. For all of those that have been watching the channel for a while, you know that back in 2022, $11 trillion in stablecoins, this is insane. Like, this is in the bear market. 11 trillion in stablecoin settlements in a bear market. Just for reference, Visa had 11.6 trillion. Going off of this metric, if we continue this pace, even let's just round it up to 3 trillion, right? Because we know that the hype train is going to come back. We know that retail is coming back. If we hit 3 trillion, that is $12 trillion in a single year. That is well over what we settled back in 2022. And this is me being conservative, by the way. And this is well over Visa's amount of money settled, rivaling one of the largest payment networks out there. How crazy is that? So as we focus on stablecoins, it's a big deal. And that's why when we go and look at the Ripple stablecoin, which is coming in Q3, and guess what? We are getting close to Q3 now. We need to be prepared for this. Listen closely to what Brad Garlinghouse is telling you.
I think there's going to be multiple players in that space also. Ripple is entering this space. We already use stablecoins in our payment flows for some customers, depending upon the currency pair, the corridors where we're enabling payments for our customers. And so we're already using USDT in some cases, USDC in other cases. And we think it only makes sense for Ripple to be in this market also as a trusted, very compliant-centric, compliance-first modality. And so we've announced our entry into the market. We haven't gone live yet. We hope to into Q3 or thereabouts.
Yeah, right on.
So again, we don't know if it's going to happen in Q3, maybe even Q4, because they're looking at and they're targeting Q3. We don't know what's going to happen. But I will say this right now, and you could, clip this, you could quote this. The Ripple stablecoin will quickly grow to become the largest stablecoin in this space. I see so many people out there saying, oh no, it's going to be still Tether, it's still going to be Circle, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. Anyone that is telling you that Ripple is not going to be successful with their stablecoin is oblivious to the facts. We could sit around and we could talk about XRP's performance. XRP is not Ripple. Ripple is not in charge of XRP. Ripple as a company has been absolutely crushing it. They have so many big players tied to them. They have been working with institutions for years and years and years. And for well over 10 plus years now, they have been killing the game. They have been expanding rapidly. They continue to expand. The stablecoin on the Ripple network, right? That is utilizing the XRP ledger. And remember that the stablecoin also utilizes the ledger. This is going to complement XRP. It's going to bring in so much money, and it's going to expand the utility of XRP as well, because what a stablecoin can do is open doors of possibilities around institutional DeFi initiatives. Over here, we have, as previously revealed, the primary motivation for introducing a stablecoin and integrating it with its payments platform is to enhance its Ripple payments solution for cross-border transactions. The stablecoin will enable US-based customers to leverage stablecoin for international payments through Ripple payments as an alternative to using XRP. I see stablecoins as a complement or even an accelerant to what Ripple's doing at its core. Garlinghouse remarked during a recent interview with the CEO of SCB 10X. Now, as we look at this, okay, the XRP ledger is still tapped in even with the stablecoin. It's still complementary for the XRP ledger and for XRP. And more recently, Ripple put out a post back in April around the global financial system and how it's experiencing a unanimous increase in demand for stablecoins centered around utility, liquidity, and trust. Now, over here, I broke this down. If we look at this, right, the market was projected to hit $3 trillion in the next 4 years, with Ripple planning to launch a USD pegged stablecoin backed by US dollar deposits, US treasuries, and cash equivalents. The stablecoin aims to bridge traditional finance and decentralized finance, enhancing liquidity and supporting cross-border payments alongside XRP. But everyone's focused on, oh, it's going to replace XRP and cross-border payments. Listen, everyone's forgetting that this is going to be the bridge between TradFi and DeFi, which means if Ripple is very successful on this endeavor, which I believe that they will be, imagine all the, massive TradFi names coming into this industry, coming into the, Ripple payments channel, if you will, around DeFi initiatives as well. This is why Ripple is focusing on institutional DeFi. Even down here, we have Ripple's compliance-first approach and its robust regulatory portfolio position it as a reliable bridge between TradFi, or traditional, and digital finance. Ripple's stablecoin will leverage the XRP ledger for increased adoption and development in institutional and DeFi use cases, contributing to a vibrant ecosystem. It includes enterprise-grade blockchain solutions for financial institutions, regulatory compliance with licenses across key global regions, enhanced liquidity on the decentralized exchange, transparent one-to-one reserve backing with monthly asset attestations, multi-chain compatibility with issuance on both the XRP ledger and Ethereum blockchain. They are solidifying their role as a leading provider, and they're even solidifying XRP's role as well. Now, more recently, on July 30th, we saw this get released. The DEA member, Digital Euro Association member, Ripple, is launching its own stablecoin to compete in the booming market with a focus on trust, compliance, and accessibility. RLUSD will be offered on both the XRP ledger and the Ethereum blockchain. Now, if we go over here, here's why Ripple's RLUSD will disrupt this stablecoin market. And if we scroll down, we could see that this has been promised as a revolutionary solution. The new stablecoin has been touted as a potential bridge for the market's needs. RLUSD has been designed to defy limitations by existing on 2 blockchains. Now, building on top of this, we could see how Ripple plans to win the stablecoin race. Well, not only are they an absolute giant in this space, but so how will they do it? Trust and compliance are their secret weapons. Ripple's proven track record and strong partnerships make them a safe bet for users worried about the controversies plaguing some stablecoins. Plus, they're working on bringing real-world assets like stocks and bonds onto the XRP ledger, further bridging the gap between traditional finance and crypto. So think about this, right? If they're focused on tokenization in a big way, and now we have a stablecoin coming to the XRP ledger as well, and if this is going to be a bridge between TradFi and DeFi, imagine how much more money is going to be flowing onto the XRP ledger once we start to see that bridge being designed around TradFi into DeFi. And even down here, right, they are a compliant first company, even with the SEC, concerns. They're still working closely with regulators to ensure that RLUSD follows all the rules. So this is going to be an extremely compliant, extremely big stablecoin as well, considering the fact that Ripple has been around for a very long time and institutions are already tapped in. And we also have down here that the long-term success of RLUSD might be tied to the broader adoption of XRP. If XRP fails to gain wider acceptance, it could dampen enthusiasm for RLUSD. Offering RLUSD on XRP Ledger and Ethereum could confuse some users, especially those new to crypto. But listen, I think that this stablecoin being on both networks is a very big deal, especially with the EVM sidechains. I think that that's going to be great for XRP. I think that's going to bring in a ton of developers, a ton of use cases, and so much more. I'm actually very excited about this. And also remember what Monica Long told everyone, right? For everyone concerned about XRP being replaced or anything like that, they're built to complement each other. According to the president at Ripple, Monica Long, RLUSD was built to be complementary and additive for XRP. She continued, XRP serves as a neutral bridge currency for all things tokenized on chain. So that's where we see XRP having its role. Think about this, right? If we're talking about tokenized securities, that's $3 quadrillion per year just by one name, the DTCC. Then you look at tokenized equities. You look at all these markets that could be tokenized. Guys, it's not in the billions. It's in the trillions to quadrillions of dollars. XRP still being a big player in the tokenization space, even just 1%, 5%, or even 10% of the money that will be tokenized is enough for XRP to be extremely valuable. We don't need to channel like this 100% all the money or anything like that. All of the steps are being taken here. The stablecoin is a very big piece of the overall puzzle, and I do think that everything is starting to fall into place. But listen closely to what she is saying. I know this is an older clip, but I just want you guys to understand the relationship dynamic here between XRP and the stablecoin and how they are truly, here to embrace each other, essentially to promote not only tokenization, but also institutional DeFi initiatives.
What sort of things can stablecoins do that XRP can't, and vice versa?
It's a great question. We think of them as complementary and additive. So in the context of payments and in that part of our business, there are plenty of use cases where for the customer, actually seeing the transaction through in US dollars is what the customer wants, or it's just the most cost-efficient option. And when you think about major corridors like US dollar, euro, there's a lot of liquidity there. You don't really need a bridge asset like XRP. And that was the inventors of the ledger, the way that they'd always talked about. And, when I think back to the very early days of Ripple, what we had always talked about was the use case for a neutral cryptocurrency as a bridge asset. So like XRP in this case would be, for in the future of the Internet of Value, there's going to be all kinds of things tokenized on chain. And you need an asset like that for really efficient cross-currency or cross-token settlement it's more the long tail. Let me simplify it. It's more the long tail of assets and currencies where the costs, when you think in the context of cross-border payments, you have different currency crosses between a sub-Saharan African country and the Middle East or Europe. And the liquidity is not as great. The costs are very high. You could pay, north of 10% on that in fees for a payment like that. So that's where we see XRP having its role.
So you guys have it. And, even more recently, Marcus Invinger, who is the big player behind tokenization around, XRP. And so we have Ripple stablecoin RLUSD will be listed on several exchanges. Minting directly with Ripple will be available for institutional grade enterprise customers. The real USD will be launched later this year. The compliance first mentality of Ripple, about 40 money transmitter licenses in the US at the state level across the country, a BIT license in New York to conduct virtual currency business in New York, a trust license in New York from Standard Custody, major payments institution license in Singapore, virtual asset service providers in Ireland as well. Check this out.
It will be, the idea is it's going to be launched later this year. It's going to be available on several exchanges. We hold several licenses that sort of back, this institutional grade, really trusted, compliance first aspects to it. Recently acquired Standard Custody, and with that, a New York trust license. We have 40, money transmitter license in the US. We have an MAS payment license, etc. And then so this Ripple stablecoin can be expected to be listed on several exchanges. Minting directly with Ripple will be available for institutional grade enterprise customers. In the early stages as well. It will be.
So there you guys have it. And, I do think that the whole focus here is institutions. This is all around institutional DeFi, which is not billions of dollars. Retail for the longest time. Listen, we have been in this space with DeFi and, growing it. we're barely scratching the surface here. There's going to be trillions and trillions of dollars pushed onto the XRP ledger over tokenization, institutional DeFi, and things like that. Now, it's not going to happen immediately, but I do think that this is the starting point for all of that. The stablecoin is going to be an absolute game changer. I guarantee you guys right now that there's going to be so many people out there that will be silenced because of their FUD pushed around the Ripple stablecoin. Because I think that they're all looking at this and saying, oh, the stablecoin is going to be a big nothing. It's not going to, be that big. I truly do believe that the Ripple stablecoin is going to be one of the largest, if not, it will be the largest stablecoin in this space, because it is being launched by a company like Ripple that have been in those private meetings with central banks and these big institutions and these elite organizations. There's no company in this space on the same level as Ripple. There isn't. People can talk about, this, that, whatever. There is not a company more engaged with these regulators, these, banking organizations. There's no company even close to Ripple's level. I don't care who is saying that, there is another company, there's this company or that company. Nobody is on Ripple's level. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, set notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.